Welcome to Quick Bites. SimTheWorld here, making 5-star dishes in Cooking Simulator. Today we are taking a look at the Simple Ukrainian Borscht. I didn't sneeze. I just have a very poor pronunciation. So you might be thinking to yourself, this is a very simple recipe. How can you mess this up? Well, there is always a way to screw any of these menu items up as you cook them. But the main reason I'm doing this is similar to some of the other simple soups. They provide a good base going forward. The step up, the next upgraded version of this recipe is quite advanced. So if we can 5-star this, that will be a huge step towards 5-starring the advanced versions. And of course the advanced versions, especially the soups, are very good for the campaigns. You can make a big pot, have it ready to go, and you can just claim all those fame points and upgrade your restaurant. So to start, let's start with chicken broth. We need 1 liter. Into that we'll add 20 grams of salt and pepper. So we've got the big pot. I think the entire thing goes in. It's a 1 liter container. Perfect. And we'll do our 20 grams of salt. And always keep an eye on the left side, not the pour side. You want to make sure that what's going in the pot is the right amount, not necessarily what you're pouring. As you can see, you can easily, just pour off to the side and change that. So to the pot, we're going to add 600 grams of beetroot, 1 onion, 1 carrot, and 1 parsley root. So let's go ahead. 600 grams, they are 120 gram pieces for the beetroot. So that's going to be 5 of them. And like other recipes, we're going to make sure we go in order, make sure everything falls in the right way. We'll do an onion, a carrot, and the parsley root. And I might even go so far as to put this in just a little bit differently. Make sure it's in the liquid. It really doesn't want to go in the liquid, does it? There we go. That looks good. Because if something's sticking out, it's not going to cook properly, and that's when you start losing points. It's not from the ingredients list, it's how it's in the pot and if all the flavors are combining. So with that, we're going to let this boil for 120 seconds. I'm putting a timer on this and we'll keep an eye. We want to see how everything cooks through, what burns, what doesn't, and we'll go from there. So we're at 1:40, and as you can see, most of the vegetables had just finished and now they're starting to burn. It looks like we're waiting on that soup to finish, and that's what's going to be the determining factor. We're at 1:55 and 2 minutes exactly. Cut the heat. Looks like it's cooked all the way through. So with this, we're going to ladle out 300 milliliters into a bowl. Very interesting. The vegetables start burning, but the soup's all right. I'd like to see that sometimes not go all the way. But let's get the soup served. I don't think there's any garnish. I should have been really very careful backing up. That could have been dangerous. And let us serve our dish. Again, it doesn't look quite like the picture, but obviously we nailed it with 5 stars. We only got 6 fame points from it since it is a simpler dish, but it's an easy one just to have a pot going when you're playing the game. One of those early recipes you can grab. And there's still 700 milliliters of soup in here, so you've got at least 2 more bowls of soup that you can give right off the bat. So with that, hopefully this helps you in your playthrough. Thanks for watching as I simulate my life, one game at a time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the future action. You can follow on Twitter for updates to future games being played, as well as follow on Twitch as I try to stream 3 days a week. Thanks, and I'll see you next time at SimTheWorld. Alright, if you've stuck around this long, you know, sometimes with these shorter, easier menus, I like to see how far we can get away with things. And for poops and chuckles here, let's give this a try. We did this with the egg drop soup. We will also give this a try and see how many stars we get and how many fame points we get with just turning in the 300 milliliters of chicken broth. Because in a pinch, this could be a easy way at getting some fame points and just getting an order out the door. So it's a little bit over, but that's all right. We will turn this in. It's not even the right color, folks, but let's see if they take it. So this did not work quite as well as the egg drop soup did. So it's not worth doing in your own playthrough. I guess we do get some cooking points. But everything else is bad. So with that, maybe another dish there will be an easy pass.